September is here, and this month is filled with a lot of important updates that directly affect Social Security, SSDI, SSI, and retirement beneficiaries. Over 73 million people rely on these benefits, and September is bringing both check arrival dates and big announcements that can impact finances going forward. So let's go through everything in order, because there's a lot happening this month that you'll want to keep track of. First, let's talk about SSI. Normally, payments for SSI come out on the 1st of the month, but since September 1st landed right after the weekend, SSI beneficiaries actually received their payments early, on Friday, August 29th. So if you're on SSI, you should already have that payment in your account. Next up is September 3rd. If you're one of the people who typically receives benefits on the 3rd of each month, like those on Social Security who started before May 1997, or certain combined benefits, you'll get your payment on that day. It falls on a regular weekday, so there are no delays or holidays interfering with it. September also brings us some key economic updates that will influence Social Security down the road. On Friday, September 5th, the monthly jobs report comes out. This one matters because it gives us a look at how strong or weak the labor market is, which in turn plays into the overall economy and decisions about inflation, interest rates, and benefits. Then on Wednesday, September 10th, those of you with birthdays between the 1st and the 10th will receive your Social Security payment. That's the second Wednesday of the month, and that's your regular payment date. The following day, Thursday, September 11th, is a really big one. That's when the government releases the inflation report, also called the Consumer Price Index. This data is crucial because it's the second piece of information being used to calculate the 2026 COLA, or cost of living adjustment. We got the July numbers in August. Now we'll get August numbers in September, and then one more in October. Together, those three reports will determine how much of a raise Social Security beneficiaries will get, starting in January. Moving further along, Wednesday, September 17th, is the payment date for anyone with birthdays between the 11th and the 20th. That's also the day the Federal Reserve wraps up its big meeting. Many are expecting a rate cut, possibly a quarter or even a 0.5%. If that happens, it could ease interest rates on loans and credit cards, giving some relief to households struggling with high borrowing costs. September 24th is the next check date. If your birthday falls between the 21st and the 31st, that's when you'll receive your Social Security payment for the month. This is the last scheduled round of Social Security payments in September, but that's not all. September is also the end of the federal government's fiscal year. That means lawmakers need to come together and pass a new budget. Now, history tells us they rarely finish this on time, so we may see continuing resolutions or stopgap measures to keep the government running. Sometimes this drama raises concerns about government shutdowns, but most likely, we'll see them kick the can down the road into late this year or early next. Either way, it's something to watch, because it can affect services and funding if they don't act in time. Finally, September 30th is another major date. By this time, the government is requiring all federal payments to be electronic. That means if you still receive a paper Social Security or SSI check in the mail, you'll need to switch to direct deposit or another electronic payment option. Paper checks will no longer be issued moving forward, so make sure you set this up if you haven't already. You can do it through the Social Security Administration's website. So to quickly recap the key payment dates this month, SSI went out August 29th, regular Social Security payments are landing September 3rd, 10th, 17th, and 24th, depending on your birthday, and September 30th is the deadline for switching to electronic payments. On top of that, watch for the jobs report, the inflation numbers, the Federal Reserve meeting, and the budget talks, all of which could affect your benefits in the months ahead. This September is packed with updates, but don't worry, I'll keep covering the latest information so you can stay prepared and know what to expect. Make sure you're subscribed if you haven't already, and share this video with friends and family who rely on Social Security, SSI, or SSDI, because these dates and announcements are too important to miss.